here's my plastic for my pond. I got it in the wheelbarrow because I took it out of my car, and it's a little heavy. It's not terrible, but my car's way over there, and it's a lot easier to carry in a wheelbarrow. But anyway, let me get this out of here and spread it out just a little bit. It's supposed to be 12 feet wide and 19 feet long. So let's see what we can do here. There we go. Now, let's see. This wheelbarrow out of here. All right. Now, it looks to me like the 19 feet is probably this way. So let's pull this over a little. And stretch this out. Yeah, that's definitely 19 feet this way. So this way is the 12 feet. You know what? I didn't know this, but there is a seam in this thing. Came that way. I had no idea. I'd have gotten a little upset. I thought it was seamless, but apparently it's not. That's a little bit of a bother. Well, I'm sure they did it correctly, you know, so it shouldn't leak. But anyway, so here's where it's going to go. Should go right down there. There. See now. So we got to drag that over down there, and I hope the lighting is good enough that you can see that. But that hole is about 4 feet deep, and there we go. That's better lighting. We got to drag it down there and flop it up over the sides. Now we're going to try to put the liner in. So here we go. I think we've got enough liner pulled in now to cover this end. I think. Pull in some more. Now what we need to do. Got the pond in. Now it's not completely finished, but it's in, it's holding water. I've got one fish in there. That was the lone survivor of the other tank up there that the temperature has started to fluctuate in that thing so rapidly. In other words, it would get down to 45 at night and then it's 65 during the day just because the seasons are changing. And my understanding is that goldfish, which that is, they tend to want to hibernate when it gets cold, and so they'll start to hibernate. But then when it warms up the next day, you know, they think, oh, hibernation's over. But when they go into hibernation, I've been reading, they tend to stop eating. And it takes them a couple of days to start eating again once they come out of hibernation. So what's basically, I think, been happening is they just starve to death because they never get into the let's eat something mode. They just go starve to death. Anyway, I was just looking at something here I thought I saw. But anyway, so I've been filling this with this little line here. And this is the old air conditioning line. And so it's been filling up rather slowly. It's taken about 4 days, 5 days to fill it up. But it looks okay now, and that one goldfish is doing well. And I have a temperature monitor in there. And it says right now it's 66 degrees. And even though this gets cold at night, in other words, it gets well below 40 degrees in here. And during the daytime it gets to 80 degrees. It's staying much more stable than up in the other, the sunroom. It stays around 60 degrees. Right now it's 66, but I've never come in here, even in the early morning lately, and seen it below 60 degrees. And the goldfish, he looks like he's doing fine. So I think we're okay here. Now the thing I've got to do is, let me show you some of the stuff here around. Now one of the things, remember when I was digging it out, I had to do something with the dirt. Well, I piled all the dirt all the way around here. You can see, looking over there, I piled some up over there, and I piled some up over here. And I ran out of places to pile it up. So I started wheelbarrowing it outside. There's the wheelbarrow. And you probably saw me digging previously. And what I did was, let me go through the window here, and I dumped it out there. You can see a little pile of wood over there by the air conditioner. But anyway, so here it is. And I've started piling rocks on the inside. And I need to finish that up so it looks finished. But it's here. It's here. Let me get on this end so you can kind of see. Well, there you go. So this is going to be kind of nice, and I'll get a nicer chair than that and finish this off. So it'll be kind of landscaped here, and it'll be quite nice. Now I had some worries about not having enough length on the poly, and it was true. I just barely had enough length, as you can see. It barely came up to the top and covered that. I was thinking originally it might go over the railroad ties, but it didn't. And the way I secured it is these little pieces of 2x4. I just got it in place and screwed those in with some screws to hold it in place while the thing filled up. So I don't need those anymore. Well, this one here I need to do something to secure it to that side. Same thing here, but I'll put something there and I'll show you that a little bit later. But anyway, there it is. And maybe you can see that one lone goldfish right there. See him? He's still swimming around and he's doing fine. But anyway, now this is going to be the water source for my aquaponics system. And as you can see, I've got 2 of the grow beds installed, and I'm growing something in there. And so now we'll start outfitting the place with more grow beds and a way to water them and drain back into that pond. So that is the update for today. The pond is in, it is full, and there's a fish in it. And so we'll start messing around with it and see what we can do here. Let me see if I can get that good picture of that fish. There he is. See him? He's liking life better than he was. Okay, there it is. So we'll start working on the inside, and I'll video that and show you the progress on that as we go.